right, BobbethTV is live. You know what that means? We've got one more episode of Mud Mule TV coming your way. It is the Knuckleheadz iRacing League, second of two races here today. We started off with the Wayne's World Dirt 358 Modifieds. Now we're here for the KP Plumbing Services mini stocks at Lincoln Speedway. Get ourselves over to the track. Let's get some info up on the screen. We do have a qualifying on at the moment. That is 41 of Dale Scarborough. He currently has quick time. That is 18.25, 18.35 second quickest. Gosh, we got out there. $7.25, Andy Williams. Matthew Steffen's out there as well. Ron Snyder has made it. Steve Potter as well. There's no names. Travis McDonald's out there. Bud Molyneux. David Garman Jr., Nathan Campbell, Michael Moniz. Bennett, Von Mead, Chad Puttable out there joining us for our second race. Oh, better put this one up on the page. Helps our normal Facebook viewers get back over to YouTube so they can still continue to watch our races. I think that is qualifying just about done. Vic, hey Vic, I'm glad you found us over on YouTube and not Facebook. We're having some difficulties over there, so not sure what the problem is. Been trying to figure that out, but haven't had much success. Oh, sorry about that. A bit of a sneeze fit there. All right, well, we've got the race screen up, Bob. Let's get the race in. Oh, I've got another sneeze coming. All right, looks like qualifying's just about done. Why isn't our overlay working properly? There we go. I thought maybe we were stuck on something. 10-minute qualifying service. Wow. All right, looks like we're finishing at qualifying there. All right, let's have a look at Heat 1. Plumbing Services Dirt Mini stocks here at Lincoln Speedway. Bud Molyneux and Cody B. McDonald will be on that front row. Von Mead and Michael Moniz on that second row. Third row is going to be Jonathan Foxworth. A race screen. Okay, what's going on today? What is going on? There's absolutely no reason for any of this to be playing up today, and here we are. Refresh. Get the leaders up on our screens. All right, so it's on my. I've got it on my. We don't seem to have any overlays right now, guys. There we go. Everything's just randomly doing what it wants to do. I don't think we have a Lincoln Speedway track map, so we can't use that. All right, Cody B. McDonald, Bud Molyneux, Vaughn Mead, Michael Benitez, Jonathan Foxworth lined up again, but hasn't taken the field. So I'm not sure what's happening there with Foxy, but not in this heat. Cameras, thank you. All right, that is our race leader, Cody B. McDonald. The 3 on our screens, the 028 on the leaderboard. Behind him is the 883 of Bud Molyneux, the 36 of Von Mead, the 30 of Michael Menez. Around to our white flag lap. Grand four for that second last time. There's the white flag waving. Barney doing his job. Darling out 3 of Cody B. McDonald. 028 on the leaderboard is going to come into 3 and 4 for that last time. Gets the checkered flag and victory here in Heat 1. Wait for the rest of the cars to get the checkered flag. We can jump over to our results. Cody B. McDonald first, Bud Molyneux second, Von Mead third, Michael Menez fourth, and Jonathan Foxworth scores officially in fifth. Get over to Heat 2's grid. One looks like it's going to be Dale Scarborough, Chad Puttable, Stephen Potter, and Matthew Steffens. All right, here we go. About to get this Heat 2 underway. 6 laps, Lincoln Speedway. Chad Puttable gets himself off to a great start there. Dale Scarborough back there in second. Steve Potter and Matthew Steffens round out this 4-car heat field. Heat 2 field. Full race leader, the 41 Dale Scarborough, though he's trying to push up on him. Lap 3 of 6, first half of this heat race almost done. 41 just not able to keep up with the 5 of Chad Puttable there. Going to drop back to Steve Potter and Matthew Steffens, the 94 and the 96. Red and orange machine, looks like a Slim Jim machine to me. Versus the 96 white and red. Potter's happily driving there up in third spot. Looked like he was going to let 96 pass, but able to keep that momentum, get that car back into third place. Get back up to the leader, Chad Puttable, as he comes around for his white flag lap. It's that white flag. into 3 and 4 for that last time. Chad Butterball is going to get it done in heat 2. Dale Scarborough behind him. Steve Potter, Matthew Steffens. We're going to go to the official results very, very soon. Here we go. Chad Butterball winning. Dale Scarborough second. Steve Potter from Potter Motorsports third. And of course, Matthew Steffens fourth. All right, heat 3 is lining up. Travis McDonald, David Garman Jr., Andy Williams, and Wayne Bridges. We've got half the overlay working at least. I really don't know what's going on with my system or SDK today, but here we are. Right, Travis McDonald, David Garman Jr. Got Wayne Bridges. And of course, Andy Williams. 4 cars, heat 3. 6 laps, Lincoln Speedway. We're off and racing. McDonald and David Garman Jr. A little bit of contact there. They are 3 wide with Andrew Williams for that race lead. It looks like it's going to be David Garman and Andrew Williams going to move up into first and second. A little bit of contact there between the 88 and the 92. Wayne Bridges and Travis McDonald. That might bring out our first caution of the night. Doesn't look like it has. We don't seem to have any overlay on our screen. Mikey Lethal, go bump Travis around for me. No, it's okay. Well, the 88 is certainly getting bumped around as we try and work out why we don't have any overlays on our screens. Don't know why today is doing what it's doing, but it is. We're here. We're dealing with it. Car on our screens is David Garman Jr. He has got 2 laps to go to win heat 3. Andy Williams and Travis McDonald behind him. Looks like Wayne Bridges might be a lap below. Let's try something real quick. Jump off, jump back. That should give me my overlays back. It's not. Why? There we go. Our race is over. Okay, it looks like things are working again. Let's try and get our results up on our screen for heat 3. There we go. David Garman Jr. wins. Andy Williams second. Travis McDonald third. And Wayne Bridges finishing in fourth. One more heat to go. This one is going to be heat 4. John Bennett, Nolan Potter on that front row. Nathan Campbell and Ron Snyder will be on our second row. John Bennett, Nolan Potter, Nathan Campbell, Ronnie Snyder. Off we go. We are racing. John Bennett, Nolan Potter, Nathan Campbell, Ron Schneider. Mikey Lethal, thanks for the sub there, brother. People might think I'm actually doing well. Oh, this must be Mikey Mixter. As we get to lap 3 of 6, John Bennett, Nolan Potter. No, Nathan Campbell moves his car up into second place. Nolan Potter back to third. Ron Snyder. It is the Cap and Crunch versus the M&Ms there in the second and third spot. Looks like M&M's going to take it back into the league. Captain Crunch. Nathan Campbell falls back to third place. John Bennett, though, is still our race leader. Get to lap 5 of 6. All right, lap 6 of 6 into 3 and 4 for that last time. John Bennett, Nolan Potter, Nathan Campbell, Ron Snyder. Looks like to be the finishing order. All right, let's. That is not where I'm going to find the finishing order for this heat. That is not even the finishing order for this heat as well. Here we go. John Bennett wins. Nolan Potter second. Nathan Campbell third. Ron Snyder finishing in fourth. All right, our first of 2 feature races here. The Constellation will be our first 20-lap feature. Cody B. McDonald and Chad Putterbowl will be on the front row. David Garman Jr. and John Bennett second row. Third row is going to be Bud Molyneux and Dale Scarborough. Fourth row will be Andy Williams and Nolan Potter. Steve Potter and Von Mead on that fifth row. Sixth row is most certainly going to be Travis McDonald and Nathan Campbell. Seventh row will be Michael Moniz and Matthew Steffens. Wayne Bridges and Ron Snyder on that eighth row. Ninth row, Jonathan Foxworth if he takes the grid. I don't believe he has, so it'll be the 16 cars up to Ron Snyder. Wet this lineup and get these grids rolling. All right, while we're on this caution, I'm just going to fill up my drink bottle and I'll be back in one moment. All right, where are we in the action here? Need to get to a better cam. That's what we need to do. As we get to 14 to 20, this is just the first of two features here in this series tonight. Ooh, hydration. Between 20 lap main event features. Put a ball, Cody B. McDonald still battling it out. David Garman Jr. back there in third. Dale Scarborough fourth and fifth. John Bennett. Get around the track a little bit while we've got some green flag racing going on. Nolan Potter there. Wayne Bridges just on the outside of him, and Andy Williams back there as well. Travis McDonald and Steve Potter up there in front of him. 36 of Von Mead in sixth place. John Bennett in fifth, up ahead of him. Nathan Campbell at seventh behind him. Inch closer to the end of our first of two feature races here. Well, they slowed down, then I thought caution was coming out, but no, they're still green. Second last lap to go. Let's get up to the leader, Chad Putterbowl. Putterbowl. White flag lap, here he goes. He is going to score a feature start, pole position start in the second feature. Ruby McDonald looks like he's going to be in second. David Garman Jr. third, but we have to wait till we get all the way around here. Down to that checkered flag. There it is. That locks that finish in. Last of the cars cross that start-finish line to end our first of two feature races. 20 laps in the bag. 20 more still to come. I think we're going to wait for Nolan to just inch his way over the line to get that official finish up. There we go. Chad Putterbowl wins. Cody B. McDonald second. David Garman third. Dale Scarborough fourth. John Bennett fifth. Nathan Campbell, Von Mead, Ron Snyder, Matthew Steffens, Travis McDonald, Andy Williams, Wayne Bridges, Bud Molyneux, Steve Potter, Nolan Potter, Mike Menezes, and Jonathan Foxworth. If that order sounds familiar, that is because that is also our grid. Front row, Chad Putterbowl, Cody B. McDonald. Second row, David Garman Jr. and Dale Scarborough. John Bennett and Nathan Campbell will be on that third row. Fourth row, Ron Snyder and Von Mead. Fifth row is going to be Matthew Steffens and Travis McDonald. Sixth row, Andy Williams and Wayne Bridges. And then we have Stephen Potter and Bud Molyneux on the seventh row. Eighth row, Nolan Potter and Michael Menezes. Jonathan Foxworth. No, it looks like Jonathan Foxworth and Michael Menezes not lining up, so just 15 cars in this second of two features. track was reset. I don't believe it was. No. All right, here we go, off and racing. Second of two features for the KP Plumbing Services Dirt Mini Stocks here at Lincoln Speedway. Put a ball, Cody B. McDonald are going to resume that battle. David Garman Jr., David Garman Jr., David Garman Jr., Dale Scarborough, John Bennett, they are all going to be battling it out, but it looks like one of them just got spat out of that section there. Dale Scarborough, I believe that was. Let's have a look. The 41. Let's keep an eye on him. It's the white car with the blue and red paint there. One of John Bennett just got into him a little bit there, or maybe it was the other one. It looked a bit like it could have been a number of those. We couldn't quite tell. That's our first caution for the second feature. Just 3 laps into our second feature. I believe this is our second restart, 3 restarts, 3 starts all up. All right, looks like we've got that race back under green flag conditions. Oh, Scarborough, Chad Puttable, sorry, race leader, Cody B. McDonald, David Garman Jr., John Bennett, Nathan Campbell. That's the top 5. Since we've got this one going a little bit, let's try and have a look around the track. Oh, we saw someone hit the wall. They're able to keep that one straight and green. It looks like they have been. Few races going on the track. There's the Nolan Potter 71. Wade Bridges 92 battling it out. They are battling it out for 12th and 13th. Looks like Nolan going to get past Wayne for that position. 41 of Dale Scarborough also going to have a run at that. Looks like he might have gotten a little bit of the side of Wayne Bridges, put Wayne up into the wall there. Hasn't brought the caution out, however. lap 9 of 20 as we get this one up. Continuously going. Let's get to a bit more of a can. We can watch some racing on. Cody B. McDonald there in second place. Trying to get past Chad Putterball, but trying to hold off a charging David Garman Jr. as well. If David's going to be able to get that car up past Cody on the outside, but Cody able to keep that lead a little bit there on the exit of the turn. So David Garman Jr. back to the drawing board on that one. Lap 13 at 20. This one has moved along a little bit quicker than the first 20 lap feature. We're now second of 2 to lap 13 of 20. We're about to start lap 14, just 7 more to come. Putterball has been our race leader. Cody B. McDonald second, David Garman Jr. third, John Bennett, Nathan Campbell fourth and fifth. We've got Von Mead, Ron Snyder, Andy Williams, Bud Molyneux, Nolan Potter, Matthew Stephens, Dale Scarborough, Travis McDonald, Steve Potter, and Wayne Bridges. 17 cars registered for the race. 16 were in the first feature. Only 15 remain in the second. As we go to our latest caution, like it might have been Steve Potter in the 94 Nationwide machine. Let's watch that one play out. Just got a bit slidey through the slick up into the 88, tried to avoid it, came down into the infield wall. That's it, Vic. I'm trying not to jinx him. I don't want to jinx him because we know we've been in this position before, and I really want him to take this one out. So try not to call too much of his race. Try not to jinx too much of anything that's going on here. So I'll let you cheer him on, Vic, and we'll go from there. All right, while this caution is rolling around, I'll be back in just one moment. All right, lap 15 of 20. This race back underway. Lap 16 is about to begin. Just 5 remain in this race. We're going to stay up the front. We're going to watch this battle, the top 3 battle, take place for the remaining laps. Chad Putterball, Cody B. McDonald, David Garman Jr. 1, 2, and 3. Looks like the main battle might be Cody and David, which will help Chad in this run. Warrior Racing, can he get it done? Have one proud mum in the audience if he does. One proud mum and one proud broadcaster in the audience if he does. All right, 2 laps to go. All right, we're on the white flag lap. Chad Putterball, Cody B. McDonald, David Garman Jr. There will not be a yellow flag we will have a finish. Chad rolls down the start finish line, gets the checkered flag. Cody B. McDonald second, David Garman Jr. third. But the big news, Chad Puttable gets it done here at the KP Plumbing Services Mini Stocks Lincoln Speedway round. All right, there we go, Vic. He got it done. He got it done. Let's get over to the Discord. Let's get a chat. All right, we're going to start off with our winner here tonight. Has taken back-to-back features. Took the first 20-lap feature out in style, and then really had to work for it a little bit there in that second one, but was not going to let any past race results dictate how this one went. Chad Puttable, you got it done, brother. Congratulations. Oh, we got you there. Hello, Chad. And good difficulties here. We're just getting our satellite set up properly and get it configured. Hopefully we'll have Chad in just a moment.
Hey, you got me now, Bob.
There we go, loud and clear, brother. Congratulations. I'm not sure if you heard that lead in, but awesome racing in the mini stocks here tonight. You got it done in that first feature. That second feature, it looked like Cody was possibly going to try and bring some of that work unstuck. David Garman Jr. also there, but it looked like their battle sort of took that pressure off you and allowed you to, look, we don't want to put the knives in or anything, but to right some mistakes that might have been made in previous racing. And you got the job done tonight. I tried not to call it too much. I was talking to Vic in the chat saying how I didn't want to jinx you in any way, shape, or form. But then we watched those last few laps to watch you bring it on home, and I bet you're one stoked race car driver right now.
I finally got that monkey Cody off my back. You know, he's been on me and passing me on just a couple to go, and to be able to hold him off was a win in and of itself. Everybody did good tonight.
It was some great racing, and I do like. I've started to see that the mini stocks. I think. I still think the dirt street stocks, Roberts Electrical Dirt Streets, it's the premier league division in this league. But I feel like the mini stocks are really putting on a show. We're only 3 rounds in, but
Yeah,
the race speed, everything about them is so similar that they've just put on some amazing races.
yeah, they're fun to drive, and it's pretty competitive. They're also a handful to drive. You have to really use the throttle on these things, and I know running Cody there, he has a tendency to get on the bottom and get underneath me. So I was working the wheel trying to stay down low. If he was going to get me, he was going to get me on the outside.
Yeah, and it looked like that. It did look like that in there was a bit of a battle between David Garman and Cody, and David looked like he was putting a bit of an outside run, and Cody sort of not quite down low, sort of that mid to low line. Seems to be a good line to keep the streets, the mini stock momentum up high, and get a good line out of the turns, because yeah, he was actually with the quickest one out there, I believe, with an 18.47. And then 18.70 last lap as well. So and then David Garman 18.71, you were 18.72. So race speed so close on that last lap. The boys, were never gaining another position. They were using all of that speed, I guess, to defend and hold. So it allowed for you to race off. Some of those cautions must have been a little bit frustrating, though, putting in all that work and then having that work reset back to the 2 wide restarts, giving Cody a couple of shots at that lead off the restarts, but you didn't panic. You just sort of put it through the moment and dealt with it as it came, and it really worked out. Were there any moments there where you thought, "Whoops, I maybe should have done option A instead of B," or you thought you might have put yourself at risk?
The only time I got a little nervous there was there towards the end. We got that last caution, and that was a blessing for me because I seen Cody coming. He had a good run. In fact, I think he was getting ready to dive underneath me, and then that caution came out. And I was getting pretty good restarts, being able to pull a little bit, a few car lengths on him, and I think that last caution's what set it all up to get me there.
Definitely did. Now you've got that monkey off your back. One thing we have seen when this occurs is, and not to put any pressure on you, but it's you've just elevated yourself to that next level. So the monkey's off your back. The car's going to run a bit freer. We should hopefully see you up in that top 5, top 3 a lot more moving forward. No pressure though. Mini stocks though. Mini stocks for tonight, Bob. Dirt street stocks tomorrow night. Do you think you can carry some of this momentum over to the dirt street stocks?
It's better than last week. Losing that, dropping from first to fourth on the last lap, that just crushed me. So we're gonna put that behind us and come in tomorrow night and see what we can get done. No matter what, with all these guys in here at Knucklehead, it's gonna be a great race.
Definitely is going to be. And we've had a few new guys sort of start this week as well. I noticed Nathan Campbell is a new name, Steve Potter. I think joining Nolan Potter and Andrew Williams, and I think one other driver, Nathan Campbell. Did I already say Nathan Campbell? I think I already said Nathan Campbell. Yeah, so everyone seems to be holding into each other. The more experienced drivers are accommodating to the newer drivers. The newer drivers aren't sort of trying anything too drastic. They all seem to be sort of finding their spot, finding their place within the league, and it's really starting to balance out. You're not seeing the same sort of group of people dominating the races. Each division has its own sort of groups that are battling for domination. So it's going to be fun to watch as we see out the rest of the season. We're at Cedar Lake tomorrow night, so I can't wait for that. I do like Cedar Lake. I think it's more of a late model track, but I think the Dirt Street Stocks will put on a bit of a show there. So best of luck, my man. Best of luck with whatever else going on in this racing week. As I say, hopefully that is the monkey off the back and that glass ceiling shattered. Use those cliches, and we'll do a lot more in the future. But before we let you go, friends, family, sponsors, who do you need to give a shout out to?
Definitely my wife for putting up with it. Like I said the last time, she tolerates it, and bless her for that. My mom for always tuning in and watching. Thanking you. You do an awesome broadcast every race that we do. The guys over at Knuckleheads for allowing me to join the league and get up here and battle with them. I need to thank my team, DWR, Jim Revis, JD, iRacing iFlags, just everybody that's kind of helped me out and get going here.
Good bunch of people, and that starting to pay off, and everyone obviously will be looking forward to what's next. So best of luck, man. Can't wait to see where you take this win and go from here. So we'll see you tomorrow night, but we'll talk we'll talk next time as soon as you can.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you. That was our winner here tonight, Chad Puttable. We're going to move over to our featured driver. Let me just get my stats up on my screen. Oh, looks like, unfortunately, a tough luck award driver as well. Finished fourth in the first feature, so started fourth in the second, but unfortunately, just due to that competitive midfield, fell back 7 spots to 11th. Now, Scarborough, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Scarborough?
Yeah, it's close enough. It's better than most people around here.
I'm usually either right on, close enough, or well off of the accuracy. So, and I know obviously Australian American saying that's pronunciations can be different, but no, good to have you with us, Dale. I do recognise you've been with us for not a long time, but a little while now. So this isn't your first season, is it? I'm not sure. I've seen you in the past.
I joined in the last race of last season, and I've been away for a while. It's big car season or real car season, so I've stepped away from iRacing for a while. But now that my season's ending, I'll be here more often.
Be back here more often. Excellent. So, what do you drive in real life?
I drive a mini stock. You think I do better, but.
All right. Well, next question: How close do I've had friends who have said they're not so like UMPs and mods back in the earlier days. I've had mates go, "These are exactly like driving a real life UMP," and others will be like, "No, it's not." What do you think in terms of how they've captured the mini stock and the feel of it? How do you think they've gone?
It's pretty close as long as along the lines of like tuning and everything. It's pretty close. The handling is a little off, but granted we're running a fixed setup, so I really can't do everything I want to it. But all in all, it handles about the same.
Yeah, cool. So now I guess that sort of allows you to bring a bit of that existing knowledge into the mini stocks and give you a bit of a leg up. Have they given you any sort of vice versa? Sort of have you picked up anything from the mini stocks in iRacing that has been applicable to your real life mini stocks?
To be honest with you, this was my third mini stock race, and I just rebuilt my entire setup, and it's been an ongoing process.
Yeah.
But it was a third race tonight. I really haven't been able to learn anything. I have learned that my setup on here is junk. Need to throw it in the trash. It's no good.
Looks like your best speed, I think, was about 2/10 off quick speed. So I know that the guys finding that happy middle ground in keeping all of that pace in the turns and the straightaway is quite similar. They have a very similar sort of cornering and straightaway speed, the mini stock. So I find the big one, momentum building, and just building that speed, getting that speed up. I can see here that your top speed was 89 miles per hour, but we did get a couple of guys in the 90s. We had one guy who managed to hit 113. Some guys hitting 95-ish. So a lot of varied speed control and average speed throughout the race. I guess depending on what you like. Do you prefer the outside line? Are you an inside guy? Are you just deal with the track how it sort of comes at you?
I'm pretty much just I do the track as it comes at me. I mean, I love banging the top. I'm not much of a catfish, so I prefer that outside line, but I'll go wherever it's fast.
Yep. Obviously, if sometimes it doesn't pay to follow the leader, so you do have to switch it up a bit. Well, awesome racing, man. Look, it's a tough crowd. I think that just being there at the end of it is basically a win with these guys because it's tough competition. Everyone, as I say, such varied skill sets and lines and speeds. But if you go back and rewatch, some of that one-on-one racing was great. There was a lot of positional passing and stuff like that. So it's going to be a tough one to climb up through that field, get yourself up into that top 5 a bit more regularly. But I reckon with the way you're racing and a bit more seat time, it will not be an issue. We've got the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks tomorrow night at Cedar Lake. Will we see you out there on the track?
I'll try my best to be there.
Awesome. Well, look, best of luck with that if you do get out there. If not, best of luck with everything else you've got going on in your racing week. Obviously, we're back again Sunday night to do it all over again. Before we let you go, and nice to meet you, man. Friends, family, sponsors, who do you need to give a shout out to?
I've got Stokes Lighting, Copperstone Custom Homes, Scarborough Race Engines. My rap guy, Mike Manise, he kills it every time.
He does.
And that's everybody on my crew.
Excellent, man. Well, look, best of luck, as I say, with everything you've got going on for the rest of the racing week. We'll see you again next week. And, hopefully we get to talk to you soon.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you. All right, that was Dale Scarborough there, our featured driver of the week. Where's this thing? I'm still in that chat. Let's try that. There we go. All right, well, that wraps up our racing at night. We've done the UMP. No, we haven't. We've done the Waynesworth 358 Modifieds, and that was the KP. Get those results back up on our screen. Somebody in the stream on. KP's Plumbing Services, Dirt Mini Stocks. Chad Puttable won the race. Cody B. McDonald second. David Garman Jr. third. And our featured driver of the race was, of course, where's he gone? Oh, that's the Constellation results. He's in fourth place there, Dale Scarborough. Let's get the actual proper results on the screen. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, well, I'm going to try and get my shit together before tomorrow night. As Vic just said in the chat, until tomorrow, the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks to wrap up our racing a week. Come join us on YouTube and Twitch, hopefully Facebook. I'm going to get back onto Facebook today and see if we can't sort some stuff out. But, see how I go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's broadcast. Appreciate you all. Love you all.